Hey there, in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can go ahead and actually take on these 6 steps to land your first chatbot client. In the previous videos that I've released, I've talked about different upsells that you can create for your chatbot clients, and I've also talked about the different niches that you can go ahead and attack for clients that want a chatbot. What are all the different use cases? But none of that even matters to you unless you actually have a client that's willing to pay you right now to build a chatbot out. So how do you go ahead and do so? Well, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through. I've already typed out everything on my Medium. So if you want to go ahead and get a step-by-step breakdown, please be sure to check out my Medium page. It doesn't cost you anything. You can go directly over there. But I'm going to walk you through all 6 steps along with a few pro tips at the very bottom to give you guys all the insights that you need. Having said that though, there's a disclaimer. There's just one of the ways that you can go ahead and do it. There are many ways for you to go ahead and do so, and I'll be sharing that with you in videos to come, in the weeks to come, so you definitely want to hit on that subscribe button if you haven't already. So let's get to this. This is the No BS 6-step guide to landing your first chatbot client as a freelancer. So first things first is you have to learn the basics of being able to build an AI chatbot. You've really got nothing to sell if you have nothing to offer. You can't sell chatbots if you don't know how to build a chatbot. And there's a few reasons for that. You need to understand the basics of building an AI chatbot and how they offer value to clients if you're going to have an intuitive conversation. If you want to start talking to people, and I know people that go to a boxing gym or they go and they play golf and people say they want a chatbot and they're like, I can go out there and do that. I'm going to grab the client first and then I'm going to start building everything out on the back end. You're going to immediately lose trust because once they pay you your initial fee, they're going to want to start seeing results quite quickly. So you want to go ahead and actually have something that you can demo to them. The only time when people have really low expectations is when they haven't paid you anything to go ahead and start the engagement. This is why I'm going to recommend this. The first things first is go ahead and learn how to build a chatbot. Now, I know there's a lot of YouTube videos that teach this out there, but to tell you the truth, a lot of people are not technical. I myself, I am also not technical. I was a history degree major back in college, and I can tell you this right now. Those free contents that show you how to build a chatbot, the reason why they're free is they don't take you all the way. So if you actually want to make this a legitimate side hustle, I'm going to go ahead and advise you to do this. Schedule a call, okay? The link is in the description, both in YouTube. You can also go ahead and check it out on my Medium page, but go ahead and schedule a call and learn how to build a chatbot. Go ahead and actually schedule a call and let us show you how you can go ahead and build a chatbot along with what other skills, what other AI skills you need so you can offer them on the back end when you do have freelancer clients. Because beyond chatbots, if you're talking about the AI automation agency space, that is just a tip of the iceberg to what you can charge and how much money you can go ahead and make in this field. Having said that, the next thing that you want to do here is you want to create a list of business owners. And here's the qualification criteria for those business owners. After you've built out a chatbot, you want to go ahead and actually target solopreneurs because they make for very quick decisions. They don't need a lot of time to make a decision, and they don't have to consult with a lot of people. You don't want to deal with any business where they got more than 3 co-founders, because why? One person's going to see the value while the other person doesn't. 2 people are going to see the value while the other person doesn't, and it's just more cooks in the kitchen, and you don't need that. You want to go ahead and make money right now. So you want to go ahead and tackle that solopreneur. On top of that, solopreneurs are already utilizing automation to some degree because they're doing everything on their own. So the only way that they can go out there and gain leverage is actually by utilizing technology. And a fancy way of saying that is AI automation, but a lot of this technology, if we're being honest, has already been around for years. It's just only more accessible to people right now. So you want to go ahead and target a solopreneur with a public-facing website, a Facebook business page, an Instagram page, and some existing traffic. So really good examples of this, because I know this is when people say like, Rich, I don't know any business owner. Like, come on. It's 2023 going into 2024. You know a business owner, your doctor, your chiropractor, e-commerce store owners. Everybody knows an e-commerce store owner. CPA, everybody's got a CPA. Bookkeeper, hair salon, nail salon, tattoo parlor, pet shop, grooming service, personal trainers. Everybody knows somebody that's in some type of service industry where they're trying to book more appointments. So what do you do? Well, here's the thing. You contact your business owner friend, your actual friend, and you say this: Hey, friend, one of my friends' name is Dan. Dan, I'm reaching out because I just enrolled in a course on how to build AI chatbots, and one of the requirements for that course before I get my certificate is I have to go ahead and build an AI-powered chatbot for an actual business owner. You're my friend, and you're also an actual business owner. Can I go ahead and build a chatbot for you? Now, here's a caveat. Just like with something like video editing, the more work you put into it, the better it's going to go ahead and look, right? I can go out there and just build you something that's very, very basic. But if you want to talk about and you're going to do research, if you want to talk about all this additional stuff that you really want, I can go ahead and do it later for you. We can talk about fees and rates and all that kind of other stuff. So you're going to go ahead and start building a chatbot for them. But ideally, when you've reached out to your friend that's a business owner, you should have some kind of bare bones skeleton of a chatbot already built out. Hence why you're taking a course, because they're gonna kind of look at you like, okay, I'm gonna give you a shot, but do you really know what you're doing? I actually want to be impressed. They're going to give you a thorough chance, right? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to create a lead generation or appointment setter chatbot for your business owner friend, because everybody wants more appointments. So you're going to offer to install that on the website, something that's client-facing, public, something that's demoable for future clients and interviewers, and if you're on job interview for it, and you don't really need to request, but you can. You don't really need to request permission to reference this as a portfolio, because you're going to be able to use it. It's something that's very client-facing. Something that I really want to go out there and talk about here is you want to have something that's client-facing that you can go out there and reference, because when other people know that you've done it for other people, it just makes it that much easier for them to want to do it with you. Now, I'm just giving you an example of a lead generation chatbot. It could be anything. It could just be something very basic. What are your store hours? It could be something very basic. What's your address? It could be something very basic, do you guys offer payment plans? Whatever it is, it's just a frequently asked question, and you're just going to let them see it. You can add more stuff in there as you'd like, and more functionality. This is just an example of what it is that you can go out there and do. But it gets back to this idea that if you really want to go ahead and make money in this field, one of your biggest blockers that's stopping you from doing so is actually having a client-facing portfolio. And so many people don't have a portfolio, so you're just asking me to put my trust in you that you can do it. But money actually isn't the biggest thing that people are afraid of losing. It's actually time. So when you actually show them that you have something that's more built out, you're letting them know not only can they trust you because you've done it before, it lets them know that since they're interested, you can get them done. You can get it done in a short amount of time. So once you've actually done this, you can go out there and provide additional upsells. And this is the part where these are all the additional functionalities that you can learn watching YouTube videos. Okay, once you actually have the basics, you have the basics of working on a Google Doc or a Google Sheet or a Google Slides. Are we utilizing this to its maximum functionality? No. Recently, I just learned something on Google Sheets called Explore, and it automatically does dashboards and charts already for you. It's really, really cool. But do I need to take a class, a full-blown class to do that? No, that I can watch a YouTube video. But in the very beginning of even just the foundation of it, is what you need. So if you want to go ahead after you get the foundation, these are just some examples of upsells that you can provide. Lead generation chatbot, appointment setting chatbot, customer onboarding chatbot, customer success chatbot, a sales training chatbot, an internal knowledge chatbot. I reference this in my other video where I talk about the different niches. But again, you can think of it like video editing. The more time and effort that you put into the chatbot, the better that it becomes. Pricing your offer. Now, this is where I don't want you to just take my word for it. Go ahead and shop this number around and actually figure out if I'm telling you the truth. On the very low end, a chatbot can be sold for $4,000. On the very high end, it can be sold for $17,000 plus, depending on the functionality and, of course, the scale of the business. And if you don't believe me, all you got to do is type in chatbot on a Freelancer website on Google and just see what the other people are quoting out there publicly on their website. Now, how would you compete against those people? Well, those people are already blown up your friends already. And just like they're blowing up my friends, the only reason why my friends have chosen to work with me is quite simple. It's because they know me and they don't know them. How many people reach out to you and you just ignore those ads or you ignore those DMs? But if your friend was doing it, you'd actually even just listen. This is a perfect example of that time. So step 6, you can go out there and leverage your chatbot project now as part of your portfolio or part of your job interviews if you're still looking for a job. That's something that's really cool, especially for people that are looking for product manager or tech jobs. Having something that's client facing that you can demo is always really cool when they're talking to you. Like, hey, what do you like to do for fun? Or like, can you show us a project, right? Having said that, it's not really a waste of your time, because even if your friend who's a dentist had you do all that stuff for free, a chatbot for one dentist, you know what other types of people that they know a lot of? Dentists, because they all went to dental school. If you did it for a chiropractor, they know other chiropractors. If you did it for a dog groomer, they know other dog groomers. It's pretty simple, because now it's a reusable financial asset, because once you have all these templates already laid out, it's not going to take you that much time to go out there and flip it over for the next one. You've already laid out the groundwork. There, you can also start asking for referrals for additional other people, because a chatbot isn't just something like photographers, makeup studios, pretty much like anything that you can think of pretty much requires a chatbot, because so much of what we do every single day requires manual communication. Now, as I mentioned before in another video, you can go out there and actually sell a maintenance fee. And I've seen maintenance fees goes for anywhere to $250 a month to about $1,000 a month. And you can also go out there and say, like, we can go out there and help you out as needed and just charge by the hour. In terms of how much you should charge for this, that just really depends on your bandwidth, and that also really depends on your relationship. And you can go out there and price it whatever it is you want. What do you think your time is worth? You can also go ahead and provide chatbot training, maintenance training for their existing staff. I've also seen that to be a moneymaker as well. Now, in terms of like additional services, you can go out there and streamline manual workflows with automation, with Zapier. You can go out there and help them design dashboards for better decision making. There is no shortage. Conclusion, leverage AI to go ahead and generate a secondary income stream for yourself and learn all the AI automation skills required to go and do so. Listen, this isn't just something that you can go out there and freelance with. You're going to find a lot of uses to get yourself more productivity just for your own self. And I really recommend everybody learn more about AI automation. Now, with that said, you can go ahead and schedule a consultation. The link is in the description, where you can go ahead and talk to one of our team members and what are the skills that you should start learning, what's the best way for you to start learning them, and then you can choose to leverage this either on the job or outside the 9 to 5, so you can escape the 9 to 5. So if you found any value in this video at all, please go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, I look forward to speaking with you very, very soon. Always let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, talk to you later.